Stand on our team.
Get after it, MP.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Surprisingly loud crowd tonight. This should be a good one.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
And we've been seeing MP putting a lot of effort into his offense. He's made it his mission to be the guy who carries the bulk of their scoring duties.
And that's exactly what he's been doing. He's as motivated as a player can be. And this is the kind of impact that not many guys are capable of having. The energy and effort he's playing with isn't easy to maintain. But if anybody can keep it up, it's MP.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The backcourt pair will be Brunson and DiVincenzo. Prodigy is out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A Prodigy. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. The Prodigy's got his second bucket of the night.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
Here's Ware, guarded by Porzingis. To the paint. It's rebounded by Brunson. New York has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But the people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Another triple from the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got 12.
And that's another basket for him. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. The first player that Coach mentioned was Zion Williamson. He said, we don't see anyone like Zion all year. His power is unmatched, but Zion also has the touch and burst. We have to create a wall around the basket. Now, we've seen Zion play, and I think he's going to break through that wall more than once. Guys?
Thanks, David. And that one is good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Tap-in kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the teardrop. Lopez, no luck.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
The Prodigy's shot is good.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Ellis, he's checked in for Toppin. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Knicks. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, averaging 26 points a game, night in and night out, always effective.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's the Prodigy, and another 3 for New York.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Lopez. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. They need this, and he sinks the layup.
And Shea putting it on a string so hard to stay on top of him as a defender.
New York leading by 17. The 3-ball. And he drills it. Beautiful release there from the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got 24 points.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ware kicks to Lopez. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Lopez.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. With time winding down before the trade deadline, it's OKC making the news. They were looking for a throwback 5 to lock down the middle of the floor for them. And once Jakob Poeltl's name was mentioned, I'm told all other conversations stopped. He was their guy. And you know what? With how they play, it might work out very, very well.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA. Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Jackson, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Jabari Walker's subbed in for Zion Williamson. Here's the Prodigy. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here is Wallace. 8 points his last outing. Toppin sets a screen for Wallace. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Wallace following the score by New York. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shoots it. Lopez, no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And so it's New York with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been out. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
On the court for the Knicks. Walker out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Ingram. And there's the Prodigy. And it's Hawkins in at the point guard. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Prodigy in the last time out against the Pacers really lit up the floor. He finished with 47 points, and he was dialed in with his shooting. Very few misses out there. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Difficult situation for Oklahoma City. For Jakob Poeltl, his parents paved the way for him to become a professional athlete. And I'd say Brent did a good job.
Well, it's a good point, Kevin. They were doing some blocking of their own, just not basketballs like Jakob does. Both of his parents, members of the Austrian national volleyball teams, and building some roofs on some people trying to put down a few slams.
Jeffries, the pass to Wallace. Toppin against Walker. Here's Toppin. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And the Thunder with some changes. Ware's checked in. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Ellis. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Knicks. The Knicks leading by 22. The Prodigy passes to Ingram. Here's the Prodigy. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. The Prodigy's got 41.
defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
The Knicks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. The Prodigy, good, another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for 3-point shots made. Williamson is checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Hawkins. Here's the Prodigy. Connects again from distance.
It has been raining threes for him tonight, alone at 4th in the all-time single game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting. The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Another bucket. Wow.
And you know, he now has more career points than Dwayne Wade, who retired with 23,165. That is a staggering number to reach.
And I'm sure it's not lost on him that he just jumped ahead of one of the greatest scorers of his era. Launches a 3. Good, another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. It's deflected. And a fast break now for New York. Bucket is good. The Prodigy's got 55.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target at the rim.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. The Thunder with another miss.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for...
And again for 3.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. The Prodigy passes to Jackson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. To stop the run, and the jumper is on the mark.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And so it's the New York Knicks sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We come back right after this.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, Here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? You know, I'm looking at Shaq's head, and it's really, that wax he put on his head, oh my God, it's just glaring in my eyes.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Knicks.
We knew they wanted to track me, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
We've got Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Lopez in at the 2 guard. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Toppin. To the inside. Here's Sosa, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, Toppin trying to gain his confidence by sharing the ball. He gets an assist.
Here's the Prodigy. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Here's the 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so here is New York. It's been an eventful run for Zion Williamson, right, Brent, to say the least, since going first overall in the 2019 draft.
And man, Kevin, you just are hoping for the simplest of things, and that is health. Because when Zion is healthy, so is this team in ways that other teams fear because of how dominant he can be. This is a special talent. We just want to see more and more of it.
Here's the Prodigy. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. The Prodigy, no good.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot. Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Lopez outside. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime? He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Pass to Toppin. The Thunder with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And another 3 for New York.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Here's the Prodigy. It's good from long range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Lopez. A three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Sosa. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's the prodigy. Non-stop scoring machine here. Fires the three. Another one goes. Incredible. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Ware passes to Lopez. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Williamson. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're big or small. You do not want to go toe-to-toe with Zion on the inside.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Lopez outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by New York. The prodigy's got his 6th rebound on the night. Williamson a screen on Lopez. There's the three. Offensive rebound. No good. Shot missing. And so it's New York holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that.
Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Knicks making a switch here.
You're tough.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the match.
Right, MP. They can't stop you. Good game, MP. Wins pay the bills, baby.